So I was really excited to come to JGU because it's a great opportunity to grow as a person and expand your capacity to gain knowledge more and more day by day. So one thing that stood out for me the most is that they don't spoon feed you here, but they like guide you to work on your own, and they tell you how to go about things, but as well as they stand by you as a backbone and as a rock whenever you fall back. So there's a very empowering culture here at JIBS.
It's a lot of work, there's a lot to do, but it's designed in a way that makes you not feel like you're working. It's very hands-on and you're involved in the process of learning more than, you're just chasing deadlines.
It has been a roller coaster because initially there was a lot of excitement before coming here that, oh my god, now I'm in a master's course, but now I'm settling in well. I've made good friends, I found that support system here, so at least right now it's good. It's as good as it can be.
We put a lot of emphasis on the practicals, so that and practicals we generally avoid through questionnaire systems. We give them a lot of apparatuses and equipment so that they can work on that and understand what exactly is the challenge a person is facing, because once they assess them through machines, they feel very happy that they can assess them without having any kind of biases or prejudices. Here we have provided them faculty advisors. Like every faculty advisor has only 2 to 3 students, which they meet at least twice a week, and they understand their requirements.
Here in JIBS, the professors are so approachable. I feel like I'm talking to a colleague rather than a professor sometimes. And so that makes the learning process even more efficient for me particularly, because I'm one of those learners who wants to be, I'm very vocal, I ask a lot of questions, and I learn better when I'm involved in the process rather than just sitting down and listening.
I really resonated with Dr. Jeevan sir's teaching. He teaches industrial and organizational psychology, which is my specialization as well. And he uses really practical examples of daily life, so which makes us understand the subject very easily and in a very simple manner.
So I'm dwelling in well with all my professors, but as I have an inclination for social psychology, so professor who teaches us is Professor Sucharita, and her way of teaching is really amazing because she's excited when she teaches and she passes on that excitement to you. That you know what, yeah, this is why we are here, this is what we are going to study. So it's not only learning, but you're also enjoying the concepts that you are the ones that are being delivered in the class.
So I've been teaching the master's students for 3 months now, and what's really struck me as very interesting and a very salient feature about them has been the fact that they're very curious, they ask questions, they're very interactive, and they really engage with the material, especially in the class and outside the classroom. So they'll come seek me out and they'll show their interest in some of the theories that we've been going over, and they're very curious in applying these theories to real world contexts, and this really excites them. So this has been really good for me as a teacher, as an educator, because it's really great to have this dialogue with the students about real world implications of theory and some of the dry content that we see in classrooms. So I'm really pleased about this. Another thing that's really struck me about the students is that, at least in my class, throughout the course, they're really good presenters. They've been able to stand up in class and really communicate with their peers and with me, and to explain some really complex study designs with real ease.
So we welcomed this cohort earlier in fall this year, and while they were very happy and energetic, we also felt that they were a little nervous because they were meeting each other for the very first time. It's also a return to campus life and being in a social setting after a long gap of COVID. So we tried to arrange a bunch of opportunities like a welcome dinner, a commencement lecture, and various other interactions that allowed us all to meet them, to interact with each other. These students have also gotten together through very interesting clubs, extracurricular activities, and I think we're all off to a great start this semester.